2025 Afcon qualifiers. Its draw is out. Um, if you ask me, I think all the 48 nations have had a fair draw. A fair draw from Group A up to Group L. To me, if you ask me, it's a fair draw to all the nations. And I think it's also dangerous in this way that probably the top footballing nation on this continent will be like, yeah, we got to be there. If you look at this draw, we are going to get there. And forgetting there could be surprises, and we have to be ready for that. Surprises. In every group, we're going to have, to me, I believe we're going to have surprises. Who knew recently that Nigeria would have a shock? Was it Lesotho? Lesotho or Sierra Leone that shocked Nigeria. That is what I'm talking about. So a fair draw, yes, but I think it's going to be difficult for everyone, because even these teams that people, this nation that everyone thinks, no, they're not going to get there. They're just, no, they are there. They won't make it. They are there to prove a point to everyone that we have to be there. That's what I think. So looking at Uganda Group K, Uganda drawing Group K, where there's South Africa, Uganda, Congo Brazzaville, and South Sudan. I think this is where the Ugandans are licking their lips at, we got to be there. We have to be there at all costs, because there's also South Africa, there's Congo Brazzaville, there's South Sudan. But again, if you look at these four nations, South Africa, if looking at their performance, 2023 Afcon, 2023 Afcon that recently got concluded in Ivory Coast. You look at the way they perform, you see this team has improved. I'm talking about the Bafana. They have improved. There's quality and there's experience. So you look at South Africa, yeah. A friend of mine was saying, South Africa, Uganda, we don't have a bad record when we are taking on South Africa, but we shouldn't get so excited and think it will be easy for us. No, yeah, the group looks, the way you look at the group, it looks easy. But again, the other two nations, South Sudan and Congo Brazzaville. Congo Brazzaville is one nation that has improved over the years. They have improved, and they're also going to be there to have a say. Probably they're going to make life difficult for Uganda, for South Africa, because they also want to be there. And even South Sudan over the years is not, South Sudan now is not the South Sudan of 5 years ago, footballing wise. So it's not going to be easy for Uganda, as Ugandan thinks this is our time to be there. Yes, of course, it is our time, but you look at Uganda now. Uganda is in transition, bringing on the young players to help the national team, to help the country footballing wise. So I also think there shouldn't be pressure put on these players, and even the coach as well. If you ask me, I think the coach is doing well. Paul Put, for the little time he's been with the team, like he's been with the team, you see something. You look at the recently 2 matches that Uganda had with Botswana and then Algeria. You see improvement, what they're trying to do, what they're trying to cook, prepare in the kitchen. You see that, be like, I think we are in good hands. We're in good hands, and give these young players time, like 3 years, 2-3 years, for them to develop, for them to improve, to progress. And now you look at the 2027 Afcon finale, where we'll be here. Then probably that will be the time we're like, we should not be here now, 2027 Afcon, to add on numbers or to participate, but we should be here to compete. Why? Because when that time comes, we will be having now players who are matured, who are experienced, they have developed, and they can now, be up to task. And the task will be, we are not there only to compete, only to participate or to add numbers, but we are there to compete. That means these 2025 Afcon qualifiers, even if we don't get there, yeah, I know we are going to be disappointed. As Ugandans, we will be disappointed because if looking at it, we'll be like, no, we are better than probably because of pride and reputation, be like, we are better than Congo Brazzaville, we are better than South Sudan. So if all these groups, the top two nations will be promoted to play in the 2025 Afcon, then that means we have a chance. We have a chance to qualify for 2025 Afcon. We definitely, you look at that, just you be like, we have a chance. But now, with these young players that we are bringing on to develop, to grow, to suffer, let me use that term, because it is what will take us there from between now and 2027 to have these experienced, developed players that can give us something. And that means even if we don't make it to the Afcon 2025 finale, I think there should not be panic. Only what will inform us not to panic will be how we are playing. Are there improvements? Are there positive changes that will make us, that will not cause an alarm to Ugandans? We're like, no, we are not heading anywhere. Because if there are signs, there are improvement from our team, from now through the process of qualifications, then probably, yeah, we fail to qualify. Maybe we end up finishing third. Mathematics comes in. We have never run away from mathematics, something we should now start avoiding. Then we be like finishing third. But if we see the improvement, we have seen improvement, we have seen changes, positive changes. We're like, no, there's no room for alarm, no cause for alarm. We should not have like panic, because we are heading on the right direction. We are heading there, the right direction. So that will not cause an alarm. And also 2026 World Cup qualifiers, if we don't make it, yeah, our boys is doing well. You see the improvement. That should be cause for an alarm. That's what I think. All I'm saying is we should be patient with this team. We should be patient with the coach. Factoring all we have seen in our last two games against Botswana and Algeria, we are seeing a team that cooking something. I can compare this what we are seeing now with the time when Uganda had Sebastian Lusa Desabri as a national team head coach. We could see something changes, style of play coming in, where we are now finding our identity of playing. When you just get in there and on the screen you're seeing a team like that is Uganda playing. We need that, and I think Papu is trying to create that with this team, with this young team. So we need to give these players time. We have to be patient with them, and if we make it to 2025 Afcon, then it will be a plus, and also another platform given to these players to experience more, to improve, to learn more, and be better. So I think this period, 2025 Afcon qualifiers, even if we don't make it there to the finale, but we are seeing the positive changes, we are seeing improvement, we are seeing our boys grow, experience to get there. They are getting there, so that after 3 years, 2-3 years, we can be now there and be like, now we are in this, we want this, because we have given time for these players to grow, to develop. And I think we are going together. We should avoid this thing of quick fix. We want to get there. Now, if we do a quick fix, 2025 we play Afcon finale. But what comes after that? What happens after 2025 Afcon? Let's say we qualify for World Cup. What happens after that? These, what we are calling experienced players, the age players, their time, they are now in the evening of their footballing career. So that means we have to start refocusing, coming on the drawing board and get these young players on board for the future. And it starts now. So that means we should have a way of handling, of managing these players so that they develop. And in the future, and for me, my future is 2027 Afcon, where we'll be hosting. That is the time that, to me, we should be there to compete, not to add on numbers. What do you think? Have you say in the comment section down below. You can have you say, let's have a say on the draw. What do you think of the draw from Group A up to L? To me, it's a fair draw for everyone, for all the nations. Anyone can. I think the top nation are looking there like, we are going to get there, because looking at the draw, to me, is fairer. Probably you can also bring up what the hardest draw you think of all these groups. Which one you think is the hardest group? And also Ugandans have a say. What do you think of the draw? Are you saying this is our time to make it to the Afcon 2025? What if it doesn't happen? Does that mean a coach should go, or we should have a different kind of idea of the way the national team should function? What do you think? Have you say in the comment section down below. If you're first time to be on this channel, please remember to subscribe. If you haven't, if you like the content, please remember to give a thumbs up. Okay, thank you so much for being part of this. My name is James Ronald. Thank you once again. Bye.